Hello. I'm going to show you a way to accelerate your charcoal starting using the chimney without chemicals, and it's not too high tech. It's kind of cool. All right. First step is to load up your chimney like you normally would. And you may cut this part out, but sometimes I reuse the charcoal. It didn't burn up from the last time I used it. And throw that in there. So all this is familiar to you if you've used chimney to start it. Put some paper under there. Put under there. Get your lighter. Light that up. All right. So we're going to do some science today. We're going to start our timer. Oh. Started?
Yep.
Okay, so this is the part that's groundbreaking. So this is it's just a duct I got at Lowe's. I cut it down a little bit from the section it came in. About like that. Looks like about an 8-inch section. But fit it over here. And now you got, does two things that I can tell. It acts as a heat shield, so as the charcoal starts up and heats up, it keeps the heat in the chimney, which helps the charcoal start faster. And then it's also a little bit taller chimney. So if you're familiar with the chimney effect, what a chimney does is suck air through a fire, kind of the same way. Instead of blowing air in the fire, you're sucking air through a fire. And the chimney is, and it sucks air up through the charcoal, and so you have more effect. I'm taking a guess that the heat shield is more important than the chimney effect, but I don't know that. So now it's going, and you just let it go, and we'll figure out how long, we'll time how long it takes to get charcoal going to a point where you want to grill. Okay, so this is, what, 5 minutes in after we started it, and the heat shield is up at 77 degrees out, and it's about 38 outside today. So 4 minutes in, our heat shield is already heating up. That means that the actual chimney inside is even hotter than that. So we'll get a temperature difference later on. All right, this is time. 11 minutes have elapsed. It's still smoking, so that means it's in a phase of combustion, where it's giving off volatiles and burning them up. So up at the top, the heat shield is at 61 degrees. Halfway down, it's 85 degrees. And at the bottom, it's 140 degrees, 135 degrees. So that means that whatever's inside is a lot hotter. And we'll get a reading on that temperature coming up. Oh, here, we'll just go like this. So the chimney itself is 300 degrees. Well, it's over 400 here. 400, 300 degrees. So that heat shield is preventing radiant heat loss to the environment and keeping the heat inside where the charcoal is. And the charcoal heats up faster. 26 minutes in, and we'll take a temperature check of the heat shield. It's 320 at the top, 580 towards the bottom. Yep, 550. And then we're at 870, 900, 1,000. Doesn't like it. Too hot. About 1,000 degrees. All right, we're at 32 minutes, and if you peek down in there, I don't know if you can see the flames. You might want to check it from the other side too. But the flames are extending about up to the top of the heat shield right here, which is, I don't know, maybe 6-8 inches above the chimney itself. So the charcoal is going pretty good. The stuff on top is starting to get gray at the edges, but not completely black, or I mean completely gray. But the ones in the bottom are going to be going a lot hotter. And then the heat shield is up at 600 degrees, 550, 400 on upper part. I'm assuming that the chimney itself is up over 1,000 degrees. And then this is kind of a, you don't want to burn yourself in this part. Pull that out of there. Get this out of the way, which is hot. Oops. So you don't want to mess with that. And then straighten this back out. So you can see your coals. A lot of the coals are, you know, red hot, burning. The stuff on the top is a little less so, but you can. I usually take the ones that are a little less started, put them on the top so they'll get hotter. They'll start up. And then you got your coals going pretty good in about a half hour. One other thing that I think is kind of cool. This is a little Smoky Joe. For a really long time, and they don't have a hard time. I had a hard time keeping it hot, but as you can see today, snow on the ground. We're in the upper 30s. It's about 38, so it's kind of cold outside. The grill loses a lot of heat just to the atmosphere. So you go out and make yourself another heat shield. This is 2 duct halves put together. There's a seam right there and a seam right there. It's a, like, I don't know, it's a 8-inch duct from Lowe's. And you put on another heat shield And this will keep more heat in the grill while you're actually grilling. We'll check the heat shield temp later on. Okay. We got the grill going on. We got our veggies on there. So come on over here. They're starting to cook. In my experience, veggies take a lot of heat for a long time. And getting a little Smoky Joe to perform for you is really important. I use my infrared thermometer on the side of this, but I was getting some weird numbers. I'm reading 45 degrees. I know it's a lot higher than that. I think because it's shiny, it's not picking up a very good temp, so I got this needle one, but the heat shield itself, I mean, it's over 100 degrees. 125, 130, 140. So what that heat shield is doing is keeping all the heat in your grill, and when you got a small grill, it's kind of nice to do that, especially when you're cooking vegetables. And so this is one way of doing it. Thanks for watching.